In certain regions of India, the price of tomatoes has surpassed the price of petrol, an alarming situation that has caught the attention of many. And while this may be hard to believe, petrol still cannot replace tomatoes in Indian cuisine, especially in chutneys and traditional dishes. Some areas have witnessed tomatoes being sold for exorbitant prices, ranging from 200 to 300 rupees per kilogram. In some extreme cases, farmers have even resorted to hiring bodyguards to protect their tomato harvests, while stories of tomato sellers becoming millionaires have emerged online. The sudden and unprecedented price hike in tomatoes can be attributed to adverse climatic events that have severely disrupted the country's supply chains. Heat waves and heavy rainfall have been major contributors, affecting not only tomatoes but also other vegetables like ginger, cauliflower, and chilies, all experiencing significant price spikes. India's tomato cultivation relies on two crops, the Rabi crop from March to August and the Kharif crop for the rest of the year. However, this year's unfortunate events led to a series of challenges. The first batch, cultivated from January to March, suffered from sudden heat and infections, resulting in lower quality crops flooding the market. This uncertainty in prices and supply caused the farmers to sell their produce prematurely, leading to a scarcity of fresh tomatoes. Moreover, the continuous 6-month period of low prices had already caused financial losses for farmers, discouraging them from cultivating tomatoes and causing delayed plantations. Inflation further impacted the cost of production for tomato farmers as the prices of fuel and fertilizers increased. Transportation and cold storage costs have also played a role in the price hike. Being highly perishable, tomatoes require careful handling during transportation, which incurs significant expenses, particularly without proper cold storage facilities. The surge in prices has not been limited to tomatoes alone. It has affected various kitchen staples like seasonable vegetables, spices, milk, and pulses. Even items like ginger and green chilies have experienced soaring prices, affecting households that used to receive them as complimentary items while shopping for other vegetables. To address the crisis, the government has taken measures to restrict tomato exports and sell tomatoes at subsidized rates to stabilize prices for domestic consumption. Fortunately, recent reports suggest some improvement in the situation. The countrywide rainfall deficit has decreased significantly, and the Indian Meteorological Department forecasts above-average rainfall in July, providing some relief to farmers. Experts believe that prices are likely to decrease when the Kharif tomato crops enter the market, that is, post-mid-August. Fresh produce will be available, leading to a reduction in retail prices. To tackle the issue effectively, the government should continue monitoring and taking appropriate measures to stabilize prices. Investment in the agricultural infrastructure, such as modernizing transportation and cold storage facilities, could help reduce wastage and transportation costs. Diversification of crops and promotion of sustainable agricultural practices can also mitigate the impact of climate-related changes, making farmers less reliant on a single crop and enhancing their resilience to unforeseen events. Collaboration between the government and the private sector could ensure fair prices for both farmers and consumers while incentivizing sustainable agricultural practices. Spillovers from tomato price increases to other commodity prices, as well as rising inflation expectations, remains a major concern. Tomato prices have historically been a significant contributor to overall inflation volatility, as their price volatility is transmitted to the prices of other vegetables in both retail and wholesale markets. Anyway, stay tuned to Mint and we'll bring you all the tangy news just like a staple.